Samuel Bushiri, developer with Soko. I'm actually in charge of the wallet, the bits part that you were just saying there. So I don't know if I have much to say since they've already shown it. But I have like a couple of stories I can tell you if you are interested in any stories. Or I can sing some songs. I have some few things I can tell you, but let me start with a story. My story with Bitcoins. It started when I was in campus. Before I had a beard and things like that. Actually, who is Gibson? Gibson was my classmate, sometimes deskmate when we wanted to waste time. And he's the one who introduced me to Bitcoins. But I was so skeptical. I never believed in anything he said. He told me that this is the future. I'm like, you always say everything is the future. And we were very competitive back then. He was good in theory. I was good in practical. I was the developer. He was the guy who always asked for assignments and theories and takeaways and such. And I didn't like it. So we used to argue about almost everything. So when he told me to buy Bitcoins, I remember that time it was about 800 shillings per Bitcoin. And yeah, you can believe how I'm feeling right now. Yeah, Bitcoins is 300K or almost there. But yeah, he introduced me to that and I decided not to buy. Unfortunately, I decided to do, well, mostly what my mom told me. So, told me, Maliza Shule, finish school, then go get an 8 to 5 job and, you know, the normal thing. And that's what I did. But this guy, Gibson, he had a different thing in mind. I think he wanted to change the world or something. I think he still does. Let me not be skeptical about it. But later on we met. Like he said, Bitcoin had a very bad starting. So when we met, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell the story, but I'll just say it. We met at a bank. I was withdrawing money, and I think he was looking for money. I don't know. It was the end month, so just gotten my salary, and I'm like, yo, let me buy lunch. And he's like, okay, we're doing this project, it's Bitsoko. If you're interested, you can join us. I'm like, are you going to pay me? And he said, we'll talk about that later. But the interesting thing is that the different paths we took taught us the different things. From an 8 to 5 job, I learned, you know, the normal work ethic and everything like that. And from him, he learned how to research and do projects, and he also taught me that it's okay to risk it and look at things from a different perspective. So, long story short, after that lunch meeting later on, he told me, you know what, just come join us. We will look for a way to sort of pay you. That is also another bad story when you want to go back. Because I think the first time he told me you can pay me in Ethereum. Ethereum was 1,000 shillings per ETH. Right now, Ethereum is 20K, and I still said no, I don't know that. So basically, I'm hoping you can learn from this story. If somebody tells you to risk it, sometimes it's okay to risk. I have lost, well, kind of, but I'm learning. And with such faith, that's the same faith and the same devotion we have in our project. We believe it can work, no matter how small or how big the entrepreneur is. We believe we can give them the solution they want. So that is a very short introduction to Bits. And this is my second slide. I don't know why it's on the second slide. But anyway, Bits is actually a wallet, first of all. And it's not just your normal wallet. You know, the cryptocurrency wallets we have around, you either put in Bitcoin in, and you can only get Bitcoin out. And if it's Ethereum in, Ethereum out. But for us, what we're trying to do, we're trying to create a universal wallet where you can put in any kind of token you want or coin, and maybe sometime in the future you can switch it for another one, but right now you can put in any, yeah, it's just a universal wallet. And I'm also supposed to talk about our tokens, because we'll also have the BITS token, like we're a cryptocurrency company, we have to have our own coin. So currently we are still making it, but we also want it to be a universal loyalty token. If you're a Kenyan, I'm pretty sure you know about Bonga points. Yeah? And so we're trying to look at it from that perspective. So that Mama Mboga, who has our point of sale, she can reward points to her loyal customers. Today you came and you bought 3 tomatoes, I will give you half a point. Tomorrow you come and I'll give you 2 points. And from these points, they're universal points, in that, unlike Safaricom's Bonga points, where you can only Safaricom can reward you and only Safaricom can take them back, I guess. Yeah. But from our perspective is that any shop can reward you, any shop can give you a point, and you can reward it from anywhere, or you can buy anything. Okay, you can trade them for any product or service that you may want. So, who is the best user for BITS? Well, yeah, as it says, anyone. Well, that's sort of sums it up. We are not targeting a specific coin or a specific demographic. We are just universal. I don't know how much I will stress that, but I will keep on saying universal until all of you will finally sign up for our services. Also, yeah, I was to do a demo. I don't think I will do it because you've already seen it. That is Murphy's Law. Basically says anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So I just wanted to let you know if anything goes wrong. Yeah, I thought of it first. But do you want to see the demo again?
Which demo? Which demo?
Oh, for the BITS. You didn't see it?
No.
You are not here? Okay, well, you can just switch to the browser. The first shop. I think it's on Chrome. Yeah. That. Yeah. Oh, that one is okay. You're okay. Ah, yes. Let me explain how you sign in and everything. First of all, you can use our wallet anonymously. You don't really have to tell us who you are or what you want to buy or sell. But in the event that a certain shop wants to really know who has visited, they can prompt you to log in, and with your Google settings, you can use your email and your phone number, and you can send them. You can send that. So in one way, I'm kind of using your curve where we are trying to we're trying to follow the old way, where know your customer policies are still going on. Or if you're like a rebel and you don't care, you can still sell your things anonymously. Don't know, you can click the settings. Well, about the notifications, I know there were some people who were really mad about notifications. So you can switch them on or off from there if you don't want the disturbance or the annoyance. Also the location. But location is very important to stay on, because once you need your goods to be delivered where you are, that is the setting we use. As for the mobile number, it's also not a must, but if you want to verify us to verify you, you can just add your mobile number and we'll send you a code where you can verify that that's your phone. So, okay. There is where you balance your fee. Unfortunately, she doesn't have any money. Why? But yeah, basically that's the app in a nutshell. We've tried to make it as simple as possible. And yeah, I think our motivation, I've already talked about what we want. We want to change the world of e-commerce. and take it over finally. Now I know there are a lot of questions, I can see them somehow, and I want us to follow one rule. I don't like easy questions, like hard questions. So the harder the question, I think I can reward you with some points, some bit points. I can organize that. So if you join our community, depending on how hard your question is. If you give this a question so hard I cannot answer, you get 50 points. Let's make it interesting, right? Are you with me? Is nobody with me? So, questions. Yes.
As far as Bitcoins are concerned, as far as Bitcoins are concerned,
Yes.
the currency is concerned,
Yes.
it's not regulated.
Yes.
What is the guarantee? What guarantees one that there will be income?
Income.
What are the advantages of the Bitcoins?
Advantages.
Yes.
Well, that's a very easy question. Just joking. There are many advantages for using cryptocurrencies rather than using the fiat currency. One of them is being that they use cryptography and they're secure. There's nobody that can hack you unless you leave your password somewhere else. But as of regulations and things like that, it's still a gray area. Governments are actually starting to recognize cryptocurrencies. I know Japan has, what's the word I'm looking for? Has agreed to use Bitcoin. You can trade Bitcoins, and other countries, Russia had something to do with Ethereum. So as far as regulation goes, we are still getting there. But as of profit, let me just say the demand, if you buy it now, the demand